Second half of phase one is underway, and things are looking up. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Global Domination. I'm Nick from Sonic FM, and this is episode number 9. And today we have two games coming up against Persicab in the league and PSM in the second round of the Indonesian Cup. Now, since yesterday's episode, we've been on a bit of a run. So we saw yesterday the games against Persarang and PSSS, which we... PSS? Yeah, one too many S's. Which we won both of those games. And we'd won the game before that, and we've just continued to win. So we beat PSPS 2-1, Persik Kendall 2-1, and then Seaman Padang 2-0, which was a big win because they were above us in the table. We have a look at the league. We've got a game in hand over Seaman Padang, and they are 1 point ahead of us. They drew their last game, so a win here will give us a bit of a cushion at the top. And we have opened up a bit of a buffer down to 5th place here as well. We're currently 8 points clear of that. Nothing new to report in terms of transfers or anything like that. We do have an offer in for a left back, Ersan Lestaluhu, who was the second Lestaluhu at the club. And there are a couple of offers in for Raja Kasasi as well, the 16-year-old centre back. We've got one of which, this one again, I believe for PSM Makassar, who we play in the cup coming up, is accepted by the board. So I'm now attempting a little trick I learned from one of Zealand's videos to screw the game slightly by, I've offered them out for transfer and for 21,000, which is 50,000 more than what PSM have offered. It's all up front as well, in the hope that he accepts that one and I can then cancel it if need be. But let's go and have a look at the team for the first game against Persicab. So in goal we have Fadila, Berlin, Dewanga, Herodin and Christian Toko at the back, Swande and Taiwanella in midfield, Suryawan, Oharela and Arwande playing in the attacking midfield, and Ibekob up front. Ibekob is up front because Rambi is off on international duty and he's gone until the 18th of September, playing with the Indonesian under-23s. I was slightly worried about losing out on him. We do have Mardiono that can play in the striker position should we need to replace Ibekob. I was slightly worried about losing Rambi, and especially for the last game against Seaman Padang, but we've done okay without him, as you saw. But we'll get into the game now, and hopefully we can keep our winning run going. Carry on where you finished the last match. And here we go. So as I said, we have been on a good run so far, and here we've got a corner. Christian Toko in, and Dewanga up there with the header. Can't quite direct it towards the goal though. It's just over the top, and Persicab with an attack of their own now from throw-in. Putro plays it through, but Dewanga manages to cut it out. Gets it back from Berlin, plays it up, looking for Ibekob, gets there. Orella on the ball now, driving through the midfield. Looking for a pass ahead of him. Suryawan open on the left, runs into the box with it and just, don't know if that was over the bar or past the post, but gets the shot away anyways. Good play there from Suryawan. And we're back again with Berlian on the left. Keeps coming forward with it, plays it back to Dewanga, who plays it up into the box looking for Suryawan. Can't quite get there, but Berlian's picked up now, plays it in. And that's Arwande at the back post, and at the second time Vaskin tucks it away for his 6th goal of the season. That, as it stands, moves us back to the top of the table. I am really, really enjoying this team. Let's see, Berlian gets the ball, early cross into the box. Arwande at the back post, as we've seen him do so many times before. Keeper manages to make the save, but it comes straight back to him. He tucks it away. And we have Persicab with the attack off a kickoff. And Putro now with the ball, plays it up towards Senna. And Senna can't find a Persicab shirt with the knockdown. And we are back on the attack now with Sriwijaya. Comes inside, plays it to Rwandi. Rwandi finds Christian Toko on the right hand side, plays Rwandi in again, gets the ball across, and Sriwijaya almost making it two with the header. Really, from that distance, he should be making it two. Christian Toko with the long throw in now, can't find Rwandi. He's got it back again. Strange pass across to Sawandi, who puts it into Ibekob, and that's just off the top of the bar as it goes over. We are pressuring them really, really well. Not had a shot on goal yet, never mind a shot on target. We go again with Christian Toko. Throw into Taiwanella. Tries to get the cross away, but it's blocked. Rwandi picks up. Back to Christian Toko. Finds Sriwijaya at the back post. Sriwijaya with his third goal of the season makes it 2-0 to Sriwijaya. We are looking really rather good at the moment. Almost unbeatable at the moment. I'm just hoping that the cup game we've got, the team that we're playing, they are another League One team. Again, they are another mid-table League One team at the moment. So I'm hoping for a similar result to the first round. As long as we play well, I'll be happy with that. Another throw in for Christian Toko now. And find a red shirt in the box, but Horel has come back and picked it up. Taiwanella inside to Sawandi. Finds Sriwijaya. She's been passed about the midfield at the moment. Sriwijaya with it again. Back to Taiwanella. Taiwanella to Christian Toko. Cross the edge of the box to Sawandi, and what a strike from Sawandi. His first goal of the season. I didn't know he had that in him. I'm glad he does. But you see, Christian Toko squares it across the box to Sawandi. First time. Straight in. What a goal. That's definitely a goal of the month contender, that one. And we are dominating in this first half. Hopefully we can keep this up in the second half. I'm delighted with the performance. And we go again. The only thing I'm going to be keeping an eye on really in this second half is fitness levels, because I'm not disappointed with the way people are playing. I just want to make sure people keep fit, especially with a cup game coming up. So at the moment, Ibekob, I'm going to take you off and give Mardiono a run up front just to get him some fitness and a chance to play up top. And let's see, Rwandi, you are starting to tire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Kerniawan in there, and we'll make Kerniawan an inside forward. Back and Sriwijaya play over. We'll keep things the way they were. And see how we got on from here. In the last 20 minutes of the game now. Again, keeping an eye on fitness levels. The Wanga is absolutely shattered, so we'll bring on Kasasi for him. I don't think we need to worry too much about his presence in the box, about his height from set pieces and things like that. As the clock runs down, full time. Fantastic win, 3-0. Very pleased with the performance. And Persicab are bottom of the league, so it's a game we should have been expecting to win. But those can be the ones that you trip up on sometimes. But we got the 3 points, and that keeps us top of the league, 2 points ahead of Simon Padang in second place. Bit of praise for Christian Toko because his performance was excellent. And that takes us on to the cup game now against PSM Makassar. And back now for the second round cup game against PSM Makassar. One change. to the team, and that is Sriwijaya coming into goal for Fadila. Let's make that change on the box. There's one other thing to show you, and that is the left back that we had a bid in for, Ersan Lestaluhu. Got him. He'll come and join us on the 5th of October, so just in time for the start of Phase 2, which actually he'll be with us before the final game of the season, but he'll be in for the start of Phase 2, which it looks like we are going to qualify for. It'll take a massive meltdown for us not to qualify for Phase 2. Let's go on now to the second round cup game and try and continue our run here. So in goal we have Sriwijaya, Berlin, Dawanga, Herodin and Christian Togo at the back. Sawande and Taiwanella in midfield. Suriyawan, Orella, Arwande are the attacking midfielders behind Ibekob up front. Now, the main reason that I would like to keep the cup run going is purely financial. Our finances are not the greatest at the moment. Anytime I ask the board for anything, we're not in a financial position to do so, and that kind of talk. So hopefully a cup run can give us a bit of extra cash. Ibekob's through now, 1-0. Mario Ibekob, 6 minutes into the game, slots it underneath the PSM goalkeeper. Excellent start for the boys. I was talking over that one there, so we'll commentate here. Pass back from Andika, Ibekob cuts it out, runs into the box. Simple as you like. Now, as I was saying, we're looking at the cup run from a purely financial perspective, but looking at the stadium, we are away from home. It's rather empty, so I don't think we can expect much in the way of split gate receipt money here, if that's a thing in the Indonesian Cup. I don't know if it is, but we'll just need to rely on prize money. So it is Taiwanella on the attack now with the ball. Plays it over the top for Orella. Orella's through. Can he finish? No. The PSM defender goes back for the block, but he's still got it. Tries to find Suriyawan at the back post. Can't quite get there, but Sawande picks up the clearance. Plays inside to Taiwanella. Taiwanella finds Rwande, and again blocked by the PSM defence. Rwande manages to pick up in the attack. Fizzles out a bit there as it comes back to Christian Toko, who's with a corner now. Plays it in. Dawanga gets up for the header, but again just over the bar. And much like the first game, we do seem to be dominating, particularly when it comes to possession and, in the stats. We just need to try and find that extra goal, because, as I've mentioned before, 1-0, not the most comfortable scoreline. We're coming forward again. Taiwanella finds Ibekob. Ibekob's on his own. Plays it back to Sawande, who manages to slip through Suriyawan. Suriyawan, can he find somebody in the box? No, it's blocked again, but he's picked it up once more. That's all the way back to Sawande, back to Berlin. Sawande with the shot, and that is 2 absolute screamers from Sawande in 2 games. And that's the extra goal that we needed. 2-0 now. And what a strike this is. Berlin tees him up, one touch. Not quite as good as his first goal, because his first goal was a one-hit volley, but that one is definitely up there. We've limited PSM to 1 shot on goal, no shots on target. And at half time, I'm extremely happy with how things are going. And this could be another League One scalp. And not only does it help keep our cup run going, but it is definitely looking good if we manage to get promotion to League One, that we can definitely hang with certainly mid-table teams. Taiwanella with the ball now, tries to find Arwande over the top, but he was offside, so Arwande with it now to Orella. Arwande plays Orella in, he gets the shot away off the post, and it's cleared away for a throw-in by PSM. Again, I'm happy with the performances of the players, just keeping an eye on fitness levels now before I decide what, if anything, to change. And we're coming forward again with our Wandy. Pushing up the right hand side, gets past two men, cuts inside, tries to get the shot away. I don't really know about shooting from that angle, but we got forward anyway. And Sriwijaya on the ball, plays it out to Herodin, finds Christian Toko on the right. That's inside to Taiwanella. Taiwanella up to Ibecob, can't quite win the header for the knockdown. Comes back to him for a second chance, and it's nodded back by the defender to the keeper. The highlight continues. It's out to PSM, but Arwandi's picked it up here. He's got Christian Toko on overlap and he uses him. Plays it back inside to Taiwanella. Taiwanella forward to Sawandi. Sawandi finds Ibecob. Sawandi trying to get Oharela through, can't quite get there. Sawandi, I don't know what happened from the keeper there. So I think that was Sawandi trying to feed through Arwandi. Should have been keeper's ball. He just misses it. Let's look at this again. Ibecob picks it up, plays it to Arwandi. There we go. Sawandi, look, I think that is a pass. Keeper, absolute howler there from the keeper. Arwandi didn't really need to follow that up. But nonetheless, it's now 3-0. Let's go and look at the substitution. So Suriyawan not playing particularly well. So we'll get Kurniawan on for him. And fitness-wise, I'm tempted to leave it as it is just now. I don't really want to be taking Ibecob or Wandy or Sawandi off because they've scored and they're playing quite well. That'll do for now. Let's see how we go. PSM with a throw in now. Rijal with it for PSM, plays it back to Zainuri. Zainuri trying to get the tackle over the top, but Nakamura is through and he manages to score. One back for PSM. We need to keep an eye on that, make sure that that doesn't come back to bite us, that goal. Christian Toko was just beaten, all ends up by Nakamura, who manages to slot it past Sriwijaya. So they've got one back, still have that 2-goal lead. That's their only shot on target so far. And we've got another highlight now. Sriwijaya out to Herodin. Is it wide to Christian Toko? Christian Toko trying to find Ibecob but can't get there. The headed clearance has come back to Sawandi. Sawandi feeds through Ibecob this time, but blocked again by the defender. I will say PSM's defence has played quite well. I mean, it could easily have been 5 or 6 for us now. If it hadn't been for some blocks that the defence have got in. But PSM attacking now with Milana on the right hand side. Is it back to Raman? Raman over the top, finds Nakamura. What a tackle from Christian Toko. And the referee's given that as a penalty. I thought that was a fantastic tackle. I didn't, not for a second did it occur to me that was going to be a penalty. Nakamura now, and what a save by Sriwijaya. Nakamura gets the follow up. Unlucky for the keeper, makes a great save from the penalty. The rebound just comes back to Nakamura and he can't quite get to the ball the second time. Okay, so we now have a bit of a game on our hands. Rella, you're on a yellow card and you're tired, so we'll bring on Lestaluhu for you. And Taiwanella, we will bring on Agamal for you. I really should be looking at the defence, but the two defenders that are the most tired are my two best defenders, so I don't really want to be taking them off. I'm going to drop back a little bit, try and see out the rest of the game. Mustafa with the free kick to Alasha off the post, and Herodin manages to clear the ball away. Well, he might have been offside there, but Obviously not. Then again, the referee thought that was a penalty. So you never know. Run now for PSM. It's Johari with the ball on the right. But it's cut out and Kuriawan plays it forward to Ibekob. Ibekob forward to Leicester. Can he do something with it driving forward? No, he loses out to the ball. And ball's played over the top. Can't find a PSM player. Berlin picks it up. Just gets it forward up the field. Leicester with it now. Looking for Christian Toko on the right, but can't quite find him. Might have been Arwandi actually. Yep, Arwandi. And PSM coming forward. Nakamura with the goal at the back post, but it's offside. 3-2 is just as bad a scoreline as 1-0. Basically, any scoreline where there's only one goal in it, I don't like. So I would really appreciate it if the final whistle would go or if we would score another one. We've got the ball now with Sriwijaya. Plays it forward to Agamal. Agamal and Sawande trade passes. Forward now to Kurniawan. Finds Arwande in the box. Can he do something with it? Back to Agamal. Agamal determined not to be shown up by Sawande with another absolute screamer from outside the box. Finds the far post. And that should just about wrap up the game for us. Agamal. Excellent strike. I think that's his first goal of the season as well. So the midfield are starting to step up to the plate a little bit. Okay, so 4-2. Great win for us. Again, that's another League One team that we have got past. Now, weirdly, when the draw for the second round is made, the draw for the rest of the rounds all the way up to the semi-final are also made. So we should know who we're going to be playing. 8,000, which is not going to make a massive dent in the finances. We'll look at the finances in just a second. There we go. In the next round, we have Persija Jakarta, who are currently 7th in the Indonesian League. So, yet again, another kind of mid-table team, although they are pushing up to try and get up there into the European places. But we've beat 2 already, so we've got to believe that we can get past Persija Jakarta. And if we have a quick look at the finances, it's really done nothing for us. I don't think we really got anything in terms of gate receipts unless it's just not come through yet. So we'll continue forward a day. Or continue a couple of times. Yeah, it's not showing anything up. As you can see, we are 500,000 overdrawn, just not making a profit each month. So I'm hoping that a good finish and good prize money will make a dent in that. I'm not entirely sure what the prize money is like. But let's go and have a quick look. So, the first phase, first and second isn't showing any prize money. But third is 85,000, so I would imagine it's at least that. Unless first and second don't get anything because they're qualifying. I really don't know. But basically, if we qualify for the second phase, we're guaranteed at least 85,000. There. Okay, so besides all that, the third round is a 2-legged affair. So what I think we'll do is we'll come back tomorrow with the second leg against Jakarta, and either Mubababel or Persiraja, probably Mubababel play. That'll give us 3 games offline. And then we'll come back for the Cup third round second leg against Jakarta and the game against Mubababel United. Well, that's the end of episode 9. As always, if you liked that, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below and leave a comment. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any of our videos going forward. We upload daily around about 8 PM UK time, and as always, thank you very much for watching.